Hola niños, hi boys and girls. Bienvenidos a la clase de español. So this week we will be looking at, our topic is ¿Qué haces los fines de la semana? What do you do on the weekend? So we are going to be talking about some activities that we do on the weekend, right? Some activities that you may do on your weekend. So let's take a look. So up first, we have dibujo, and that's I draw. Say that for me, dibujo, dibujo. Muy bien, and that's I draw. Then we have leo, leo, not Leo, leo, which means I read. Again, leo, because E in Spanish always says leo. All right, excelente. Vamos a continuar. We have juego, videojuegos. I play video games. Let me go again. Let's say that again. Juego, videojuegos. Otra vez. Once more. Juego, videojuegos. Muy bien. And it means I play video games. Next up, we have monto mi bici. Monto mi bici. And that is I ride my bicycle. Monto mi bici, I ride my bicycle. Como pizza, como I eat. Como pizza, I eat pizza. After me, let's go. Como pizza, como pizza, I eat pizza. Now, those are some activities that persons may do on the weekends. Now, let us look at these other activities that you may do. So, we have voy al cine. Voy al cine, that's where you see the two cinema tickets. Voy al cine, and that means I go to the movie. I go to the movies, I go to the cinema. Voy al cine. Right, next to that, where we see the donut and the fudge, it's como dulces. Como dulces. Como dulces. And that means I eat sweets. Como dulces. Nobody's to be doing that on their weekends. Anyway, right? Como dulces. All right, next to it, where we see the basketball, it's juego al baloncesto. Juego al baloncesto. Otra vez, again. Juego al baloncesto. And that is I play basketball. Juego al baloncesto. If you play football, it would be juego al fútbol. Juego al fútbol. All right, next, let's go now. Over under the cinema tickets, where we see like a party hat, it's voy a una fiesta, which means I go to a party. Voy a una fiesta, I go to a party. Nobody should be going to any parties now anyway, because we're in a pandemic and parties are not allowed. Voy a una fiesta, I go to a party. Where we see the weights, it's voy al gimnasio, which is I go to the gym. Voy al gimnasio, I go to the gym. One more time. Voy al gimnasio, I go to the gym. Now where we see the tree, it's hago una excursión. Notice I did not say hago, I said hago. Porque en español, la letra H, the letter H, is silent. Silencio, silent, right? Hago una excursión, and that is to take a trip. Hago una excursión. Otra vez. Voy a repetir. Let's go. Hago una excursión, and that is I take a trip. And last but not least, where we see the dog and the cat, the pets, it's paseo con mis mascotas. And that is I walk with my pets. So you take your pets for a walk, your dog for a walk. Paseo con mis mascotas. Paseo con mis mascotas. I walk with my pets. Now below, is a conversation, boys and girls, muchachos, between two friends, Juan e Isabel. Juan and Isabel. They are talking about what they do on the weekends. Vamos a leer. Let us read. And I want you to pay close attention, niños, to how the question is asked and how they respond to the question. So Juan says, Hola Isabel. Hola, ¿cómo estás? That's Isabel. And Juan says, Bien, gracias. Isabel then asks the question, ¿Qué haces los fines de la semana? Now I want you to notice here how Juan answers the question. En los fines de la semana juego videojuegos. ¿Y tú? And Isabel now answers, En los fines de la semana monto mi bici. Let's go again. Look at how Isabel asks the question. She says, ¿Qué haces los fines de la semana? Which is, what do you do on the weekends? And Juan begins in a complete sentence in Spanish. He didn't just say, juego videojuegos. ¿Y tú? He said, en los fines de la semana, on the weekends, juego videojuegos. I play video games. Now, if you were to say, I go to the movies, en los fines de la semana, voy al cine. I go to the movies. En los fines de la semana, como dulces. I eat sweets. En los fines de la semana, what was the other one again? Hago una excursión. I go on a trip. Right? Notice he answers in a complete sentence. And then he says, ¿Y tú? Meaning, and you? Isabel then responds in a complete sentence. En los fines de la semana monto mi bici. On the weekends, I ride my bike or I ride my bicycle. Now, boys and girls, it's your turn. It's going to be your turn to write your sentence in the activity. I want you to note they answered the question in a complete sentence in Spanish. I need you to look at the example. Look at this example en los fines de la semana. And then the person told what they did on the weekends. I want you to write your sentence in the same way using, muchachos, usando los vocabularios de la lección. Using the vocabularies from the lesson. I want you to use the vocabulary in the lesson. Do not go to Google Translate and type in something and give to me. I need you to practice. Even if none of what is up there you do, choose one and practice writing your sentence. All right? If you have any questions, try not to comment on the assignment, boys and girls. The quickest way is to send me a WhatsApp message, because sometimes I don't see your comments until days after. And if it is something that you really, really need help with, by that time it would have been too late. If you have any questions, any concerns, please reach out to me via WhatsApp. Your parents or your teacher can provide you with the phone number. All right. So until next week, boys and girls, adios.